Hi, wanted to shoot this quick video to give you an overview of the Leadership Decision Making Assessment by Lectica. This assessment was designed to help pinpoint complexity of thinking to deal with a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world. It came out of some research that was done back in the early 2000s when the US government hired Lectica to look at how 9/11 was able to happen, despite the fact that several of the intelligence agencies had information indicating that an attack might be imminent. And what they discovered was a complexity gap between decision making and how people go about making decisions in a complex world. And it's not so bad at entry-level positions, but the higher up in the organization you go, the more that gap creates a mismatch. So the assessment was designed and measured the different things that look at how complex is the thinking of a good leader, and they need to be appropriately complex for their level. And then what makes that up? What allows them to communicate and operate with good decision-making skills? One subsection of skills ended up being around thinking and communicating clearly, such as how do you frame arguments, how do you listen and ask questions, how do you connect ideas, how do you put things together for persuasive arguments? And then the other was the specifically VUCA skills around perspective coordination, decision-making, contextual thinking, and collaborative capacity. So those are what's identified as the highest level skills that leaders need to succeed in today's organizations. Been using this assessment with other senior leaders and getting quite good results. What's exciting about it is the assessment will tell you exactly where you are and give you a very pinpointed scale on all of those different scales, your complexity of thinking, and then each of the subset of skills that we were looking at around communication and VUCA skills. And this is very evidence-based. It will not only pinpoint exactly where you are, what it does is identify what's next for you. And that's where the formative aspect comes in, because if you get this assessment, you're going to have 12 to 18 months of very specific areas of growth for yourself that you can look at. And as a coach, I would, walk you through that and what that growth might look like and how we set you up for success in developing yourself over the coming year. One of the ways it does this is all throughout the assessment. It has little what's next buttons that you can click on, and up pops what people who think at the next level would be thinking. So it really does pinpoint the exact next behavior you need to focus on to get to the next level of your thinking. And it does this for all of those important skills we just talked about. The idea here is to get you into this flow channel where you've pinpointed your development, you're setting yourself small, achievable learning goals, you're focusing on a specific skill that you're practicing for maybe a week or two, you get out there and practice it, you come back and reflect on what did this do for me, and then you repeat the cycle, either increasing your practice in that area or picking a new area. And that's how you're going to be able to make sure that you're in a constant state of development to get yourself to the next level of leadership. So love to have you. If you're interested in learning more about it, let me know. It's a pretty simple process we follow. We give you a dilemma to review. You answer 5 questions in writing or by interview. And then we get together and we review the assessment results, and you write down some reflections about what you thought of your scores. And then we hold a 60 or 75-minute coaching assessment debrief and begin to map out a learning plan. Then you go away and map out that learning plan, what it is you want to focus on next. And then we'll have another coaching session to review that learning plan and make sure that you're making the progress you want to make. For more, you can go to the website listed here on the PowerPoint, which I'll send along this PowerPoint with this. The cost for everything from customizing the dilemma that you answer and doing all of this process is $1,500 US dollars. So if you're interested, just let me know, reach out to me, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.